Welcome to my tutorial on arm knitting an infinity scarf. I'm just going to jump right in. So first off, you're just going to need a long tail, and then you're going to make a slip knot. Before placing the loop on your arm, make sure that you have the working yarn closest to you and the tail end furthest away from you. Now you want to grip the two strands, take your index finger and your thumb, insert them into the hole so you have loops around your fingers. To help you remember, I'm going to label these strands 1, 2, and 3. What you want to do first is go under 1, over 2, and grab 3. Pull through, and try not to twist or pull too tight. This is called casting on, and you want to do 10 more of these and have a total of 12 loops on your arm. Now grab the working yarn with the arm that has the loops, pull the first loop over as you pull the working yarn through to make another loop for your other arm. The loop will be loose, so be sure to pull the working yarn and the tail. Keep this process going until you get 12 loops on your other arm. So here's a quick tip. I'll try to explain it as best as I can, but try to pull the working yarn not as tight as you can, but to where the other loops meet, if that makes sense. For example, the ending of the yarn or the loop that is at the bottom of my left arm, try to pull the working yarn up until that point so then the loops are the same diameter. After you finish with the last loop, you're going to do the same process but with the opposite arm. So you're still going to be grabbing the working yarn with the arm that has the loops. You're going to pull the first loop over, pull the working yarn through, and then place the loop on your other arm. Now that you know the two sections of the repeat, you can pause the video and continue on until you reach your desired length of your scarf. So casting off is kind of similar to the process that you've been repeating. So there's the first loop, the second loop, and then now you're going to hold and then pull the first loop off. But don't pull the working yarn through the loop. So for this project, I ended up cutting off the working yarn, which I don't like to cut real short, but since I already had a long tail that was still left over, I figured that I had enough yarn to weave in the ends that way. And so at this point, you can weave the ends together to make your infinity scarf. Or open up an applesauce pouch for your little one.